If you're healthy, 18 or older, and not taking any medication, Prism Clinical Research has upcoming studies that provide financial compensation ranging from $500 to $3,000 for study participation time.
Time now for our final pitch presented by Prism Research with Tim Laudner. I'm Anthony LaPanta at Target Field, where the Yankees beat the Twins on Wednesday night. The final score was 10-7. The Yankees take 2 out of 3 in a very entertaining, highly competitive, high-scoring series. 20 total home runs hit between these clubs.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of pitching over the course of these last 3 baseball games. Both teams having trouble, not just with their starters, but also with their bullpen. But offensively, the guys in both lineups continued to swing the bat, continued to pound the baseball. This was a slugfest that went back and forth all 3 games of this series.
Each team hit 3 home runs in the series finale. Minnesota actually out-homered the Yankees in the series 12-8. Didi Gregorius, major pain in the side of the Twins throughout. He went 8 for 10 in the series with 10 runs batted in and a 1,600 slugging percentage. Edwin Encarnacion became the second American League player to reach 30 homers this year. Cruz homered in each of the 3 games in the series for Minnesota. Jake Odorizzi was knocked around a bit, gave up 6 runs in the first 3 innings, then was asked to go out and pitch the 4th, and Rocco Baldelli talked about trying to get a little bit out of his pitcher even when it wasn't his night.
There are days where your starter is going to go, regardless of how the start goes, he's going to go out there and give you X number of pitches, and it gives you a chance to maybe reset your bullpen a little bit at a time where we haven't really had that opportunity. So, the outcome, obviously not what we're looking for, but some of the things that happened tonight were, again, pretty easy to point to as positives. The offense continuing to go out there and just produce and just go out there and dominate at bats and put up runs and continually come back. We give up a couple of runs. We don't really let that settle in very long. We just come right back at the other team, and that's a very good sign. I think that those are the kinds of things that do lead to wins, and our offense is doing a nice job.
Offense certainly scored enough to win in this series. Now it's on to Chicago for a 4-game set, starting with a great pitching matchup. Jose Barrios against Lucas Giolito on Thursday night. Twins will be trying to get things turned around quickly. The Indians have whittled what was an 11.5 game lead down to 2 in the Central. This is a very important 4-game series on the south side of Chicago for the Twins.
Yeah, it is. And this was not one of the better homestands, obviously, for the Minnesota Twins. And sometimes when you have a homestand like you have had, and when you have had such an emotional series as the Twins have in the last 7 against the A's and the Yankees, sometimes the respite is to get back out on the road so that you can, as you say, regroup, get some rest, and get things calmed down just a little bit so that you can get back into your normal routines of preparing to play good, solid baseball against the good, solid Chicago White Sox team. They've got some good young players. They don't want to take these guys for granted down there.
All 4 games on Fox Sports North. Join us starting Thursday night, 6:30 for Twins Live. This has been our final pitch, presented by Prism Research.